goalposts by at least 100 feet when I realized I was headed straight into the tree-lined gorge that bordered the field. I focused for a second, and, without even a pop or a zap, I was back to being myself, a teenage kid, again. I grabbed onto an overhanging tree branch as I flew past. Hanging one-handed over the gorge, I frowned at Dana. "You did that on purpose, didn't you?" I called to her. "Tried to launch me into the briar patch?" She laughed in the way only she can. "Daniel, you look like a hopelessly depressed orangutan." Before I could come up with a snappy reply, Joe's voice rang across the field. "Okay, you two, now can we get going? London's not going to walk to us. We have a monster to catch." Part 1. Blood and Suckers. Chapter 1. I jumped down from the tree and dusted myself off. You think playing soccer is dirty? Try being the ball. A couple of minutes later, the 5 of us were strolling down an English country road that was cuter than a postcard. Our pickup soccer match had been a good distraction, but now it was almost 8, and night was starting to fall. "Well, let's hoof it, guys," I suggested. "In a couple of hours we can find somewhere safe to camp out." "A couple of hours?" Dana complained. "Can't you materialize a car for us or something? Teleport us?" "Too tired," I replied. "Takes a lot of focus, which I don't have much of after you guys kicked the bejesus out of me." A light from behind made us turn around. A large vehicle was approaching and appeared to be slowing down. My friends moved back toward the shadows, ready to disappear if need be. Fortunately, they didn't have to. As the vehicle pulled up alongside me, I saw that it was a beat-up van, probably large enough to hold 10 or 11. A tiny woman with short gray hair was behind the wheel, wearing a tweed suit that was at least 2 sizes too big for her. She rolled down her window and peered with careworn eyes into the darkness behind me. I thought she would ask directions, but instead she asked, "Are you lost, dearies?" I liked the nice smile lines around her mouth. I liked her spacious van even more. I put on my best harmless backpacking tourist face. "I'm afraid we're stranded, ma'am. We're trying to get to London. To catch some aliens. Number 3 on the list of alien outlaws on terra firma, to be exact." "Oh, Americans!" she smiled. "Well, I'm heading that way. Hop aboard." Chapter 2. It didn't take much to convince us. We gratefully piled in, Willie and Emma in the back, Dana and me in the middle row, and Joe sprawled out in the passenger seat next to the driver. We drove in silence for about 10 minutes or so. Joe had nodded off, and Willie and Emma, who are brother and sister, were chatting in hushed, lazy voices behind me. I'd almost dozed off when Dana moved her head in close, almost right against my ear. "Have you noticed anything odd, Daniel?" she whispered. "What?" I whispered back. "The driver's seat. It's on the left side." "So that's where it's supposed to be." "Not so. We're in England, remember? They drive on the other side." That was a little unusual, I thought to myself. Why would the van be American? And there was something else. Something that had been gnawing at me since we got in. Something about what the driver was wearing. Tweed is a rough grayish-green material made of wool. It's most often used for the jackets of college professors, pipe-smoking stamp collectors, and, now I remembered, hunters. And how did I now guess that the little old lady was not a professor or a stamp collector? Call me crazy, but it didn't fit with the profile of those folks to be driving a vehicle that had, I noticed with horror, what appeared to be dried bloodstains all over the back seat. I tried to lean forward to get a better view into the front seat. That's when I realized I couldn't move a muscle. I couldn't even blink. "So you've noticed, dearie?" The driver's voice seemed to get deeper and rattle in her throat. Then an